In this second episode, we explore deeper the greatness of kings. In the annals of history, few rulers have embodied the intersection of wisdom, power, and divine favor as perfectly as King Solomon. The Kebra Nagast celebrates Solomon as a king not only of extraordinary governance, but also of unparalleled spiritual insight. His wisdom, a gift from God, is said to extend beyond the affairs of men to the very mysteries of Zion, the divine tabernacle of the law of God. The Kebra Nagast recounts that Solomon's renown spread to the farthest reaches of the world. His wisdom was not confined to the management of wealth or the exercise of power. It was a wisdom rooted in divine understanding. In his court, discussions of theology and morality were as vital as strategies for governance. It is this balance between the material and the spiritual that sets Solomon apart. But Solomon's greatness was not just in his intellect or his ability to lead. It was his humility before God that solidified his place as the exemplar of divine kingship. The Kebra Nagast positions him as the ultimate ruler who upheld the fear of God and sought righteousness above all else. His wisdom became the foundation upon which the Ethiopian kings would later model their reign. Centuries later, another figure would echo these sentiments about the true nature of greatness. Gregory the Illuminator, an early Christian saint and theologian, reflected deeply on the role of kings. Though imprisoned for his faith, Gregory's wisdom endured. He famously said, "The greatness of kings is not in their riches, but in their ability to rule with the fear of God." Gregory's words remind us that true leadership is not measured by the size of armies or the accumulation of wealth. Instead, it is defined by a ruler's commitment to justice, humility, and their alignment with divine will. This principle, so eloquently articulated by Gregory, is woven throughout the Kebra Nagast and resonates with the ethos of Ethiopian kingship. The Kebra Nagast draws a stark contrast between earthly power and spiritual greatness. Earthly rulers often succumb to the temptations of greed and tyranny, prioritizing dominance over righteousness. Ethiopian kings, however, are portrayed as guardians of Zion and stewards of God's law. Their greatness is not in their temporal might, but in their spiritual connection to the divine. This spiritual supremacy is epitomized in the Ethiopian tradition of reverence for Zion. The kings, as protectors of the Ark of the Covenant, symbolize a deeper truth, that the strength of a nation lies in its faith and moral integrity. The Kebra Nagast challenges us to view power not as an end, but as a means to uphold divine principles. Even today, the lessons of Solomon and Gregory endure in Ethiopia's cultural and spiritual traditions. The Ark of the Covenant remains a central symbol of the nation's identity, and the ideals of divine kingship continue to inspire. The greatness of kings, as taught by the Kebra Nagast, transcends the material. It is rooted in the fear of God, the pursuit of justice, and the unwavering commitment to righteousness. Solomon's wisdom and Gregory's reflections remind us that true leadership is not about dominion, but about devotion. And it is this greatness that defines the legacy of Ethiopian kingship. In Episode 3, we will be decoding the Kingdom of Adam. If you have found this video interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell to be informed of our next episode. See you on our next episode.